In the last session, we just got introduction to transformer and just ran one-to-one mapping without having any conditions or something like that. Today we will see. I'll start with the transformer navigation and what purpose we use and what all the things we can do with the transformer and how it is going to help us and how we are going to work on the transformer. We'll see. The first thing, you can add some new columns even. Okay, before to adding the new columns, I'll just tell you what all the stages you can replace, first of all. So the basic stage that I have spoke to you regarding the copy operator, which in the last session, it can replace the copy operator. See, just simple. I am not doing anything. I'm just dragging the input which is in the left to the right. So when you drag an output from the transformer, you get this pan, output pan, and in that pan, constraints and derivations will be there, and these are the derivations part. And your constraints information will be stored here. And these constraints, if you want to open, you can double click on that particular output, and you can see the output link name, and based on that, you can write a condition here. And apart from that, you can go directly to the constraints tab from the left hand side corner, top corner. And if you click on this, you can see the constraints. You can have all the output links. I'm sorry, not input link, output links, constraints tab, and you can write some conditions here. And this is your stage properties. Stage properties, as we see, stage variables, which you are seeing here, and loop variables, and this is below to that. And surrogate key, we can generate a surrogate key. We will talk about this while implementing type 2. And advanced concept, in normal any stages, we see this advanced tab. A link ordering tab, however, we don't require this link ordering tab because it supports one input and it supports n number of output links. And the triggers conditions, yes, we can write some triggers conditions, PL/SQL triggers. And NLS code, which is like related to data stage architect level, and this is like from different countries of languages. We define NLS. NLS is National Language Support. So build, this is like a common project, job or project. We can call some flags in the sense nothing but like containers to override the job before previous job, job dependency. Lot of information we can do here using build, but it is that doesn't require for us. So we have general description. So legacy null processing and abort or null handling, null unhandled null. So these all options are like there to discuss. Okay, we'll go to input tab, general tab, partitioning tab, advanced tab, and we discussed all the partitioning techniques. And however, all the partitioning techniques, whatever we discussed in whichever stage you see, those partitioning techniques will work in the same way. There is no something difference from one stage to another stage. You have a difference, nothing like that. So every stage of partitioning technique will be processed in the same way. And next output, okay, process sort, runtime column propagation, this all we'll see. Runtime column propagation we have seen already. Okay, so now I have just replaced a copy operator. So with this place you can use copy instead of transformer, or you can use transformer, or you can use copy with the transformer. Compile, fail. So this job will have a lot of concepts within the transformer, because the transformer is huge topic. It has a lot of stuff to discuss, and it has very importance to work in the real time even. And at the same time, you should be very careful to work with the transformer, because you will see a lot of performance issues, performance degradation issues if you have more number of transformers. And within the transformer, again, there are a lot of processings like having stage variables, multiple stage variables, and all. So we'll see going forward.
This conference will now be recorded.
So this is the output for the second target that we have given. So this is what we can replace the copy stage, and remove duplicate stage max in every stage we can do that. So remove duplicate stage mostly we can do it in all processing stages, because in input partitioning tab we can perform this sort. In sort option we can get the unique concept and we can do, and in which output I have did we'll see. Okay, DS link 3. DS link 3. Okay, see now. Total 3 records I got. So this is what about remove duplicate stage. If you do it with um, if you do it with department number, you get 3 records. If you do it with job, you get 5 records. And combination, if you do, you get 9 records. That's what, right? We have seen in remove duplicate stage concept in that video. So 9 records. Okay. Stage. Sort is concept. Only perform sort. So department number wise, I want to perform sort. So we have a copy, we have remove duplicate within the transformer, and we can do sorting. So that's what um, that's what the benefit, or that's what like complexity, or like functionalities uh, within transformer we have. So these all processing stages are can be replaced with the transformer, single transformer. But thing is, only transformer is like performance degradation stage, because it has compiler as Java compiler, and because of that it makes some performance issue. So that is the reason most of the people, or most of the cases, we don't go with a transformer for a simple cause. We just use the individual processing stages to define. Of course, with the join and funnel and merge lookup, these concepts again we cannot implement with transformer. That is a different case. Okay, so this is what about transformer. And remove duplicates we can do with some stage variables also, that we will see as a scenario. Okay, so coming to next, I'm just removing this partitioning technique. That means like keywords, unique key values and all. I'm just removing them. Now I'll get all 14 records again without sorting and all. Okay. The next concept is filter. How we can filter the data? See, in DS-Link 4 output, I'm giving department number. So these are all like variables that we have, and I have input column, and in that department number equals to 30. So I'm going to filter the data in fourth output as department number 30, and in the second output link, that is DS link 12, 1 second, DS link 12, I'm going to give 20. 1 minute.
This conference will now be recorded.
By using these constraints, we can filter the data on these output links like DS link 20 and 30. So 30 we have 5 records and 6 records, and department 20 I have 5 records. So now we are going to use the transformer as filter. We can replace now filter or switch, but here you can mostly you can say like filter only, because switch is having some limitations, but in filter as we have low limitations, and here also we don't have limitations. So 6 records and 5 records. So like this we can use the constraints to filter the data based on the output link. We use constraints. And the next derivation part. Derivation is to write a condition. For example, I'll take, and one more thing we can do with transformer, we can add some new column, we can add some columns, and what we can do, we can populate data into that particular, column. Okay, I'm sorry, just muted. And so here, the 30th department we have and 20th department we have, we can filter the data. So this will work like filter. And I'm telling you that we can add a new column. For example, I want to provide DEPT name. So DEPT name, what is that value? It is a varchar. So when you give a new column in the output of DSLink 4, automatically in the DSLink of 4 PAN, it will create a new column. So you should do modifications in your metadata, columns metadata. So this is your varchar. And what I'll do, I'll just go ahead and I'll select the DEPT table, select star from DEPT. So 10th department accounting, 20th department research and sales. Okay, I'll write a conditions now. So if department number, so this how I am getting these windows, you just try to understand. Double click on this derivation part, right click. Once you right click, you get the pop-up window like this, and you can use some functions. And if so, here the cursor is, when you see the cursor, according to the cursor you can see the windows. This is your a small macro, DS macro and functions window in this way. So input column, if department number equals to I want. So if now the cursor is after department number column, so according to the cursor place you get the pop-ups. So it should be only two pop-ups will be there. One is the function tab list, and this is the another logical operators list. Concatenation, substring, and or. Okay, so if department number equals to 10, I want to provide a value 10. So string value I'll give, and I'll provide as 10. Then what I want to print? I want to print accounting. I want to print accounting. Then after then I'll give string again. So what string I want? Accounting. So again if I want to print else, if department number equals to what I want to print for which string 20. If department number equals to 20, then what I want to do, I want to print as research. So in EMP table, how many departments I have? 3 departments only. So I'm going to give research and else. So else is only 30th department. So by default else department I'll give as sales. If it is department number 10, I'll give accounting. If it is department number 20, I'll give research. And if it is not these two, then what I need to print by default? I want to print as sales. So 30th department will be sales. So this is what a derivation part. This is a derivation window. So we'll see whether it is working properly or not. In which output I given DS link 4 I have given these conditions. And I'm just removing the filter because if I get filter only 30th department I get the data to the output. I don't want to make that. So I'll just remove the filter condition. That is constraint. That I'll remove that constraints. So I'm running the job. So I got 14 records. In DS link 4 only, I have the new column that I got created. So see now. 20th department research, yes or no? Yes. And 30th department sales, 10th department accounting. So this is the way you can write some conditions in the derivation part of the column. This is your transformer. In the transformer, you can add new columns. You can generate new columns. You can say column generator. We can replace column generator. So that's what it's like a heavy asset. Means lot of functionalities we can do within the transformer, like using derivations, constraints, and stage variables, system variables. Again, we have a lot of concept like system variables, DS macros. DS macros we use to get what do we say like audit table, to create audit table, routines, job parameter, input column, stage variables. If you have anything, it will be enabled. Loop variables also the same way. It will enable once you have any loop variables. System variables. We'll see these all, and we have functions. String is just to supply, provide a value, provide a value. I'll just give the input column for now. And one more thing you need to understand, according to the cursor, your pop-up windows will come. Okay, it is not like exactly every time you get those pop-ups, the pop-ups will change. Okay, here I'll stop for a while because I don't want to make all the concept within the single video. I want to split them. So I'll stop here with this, and to our next class we'll start with stage variables and some, or else like we'll go with DS macros and all. This window will cover. So this is what about transformer. It's like basic level. We haven't gone to high level. Just replacing the stages we are seeing. Okay, so we'll go for the next level in the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time.